Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. In the last episode, first episode, we started out our adventure. We've been teleported to some world that looks just like Final Fantasy and we don't know why. But we are here in the village where there's a jail for some reason. We'll check that out in just a second. I just realized I never saved, so I better do that real quick. Well, I didn't remember that's what I called my testing file, but clearly I was feeling a certain way when I did that. Alright, let's visit the prison. Welcome to prison, where law is master and justice is served. Doesn't look like anyone you know is in here. Oh, okay, I guess I don't need to be here then. I don't know what to do. Am I supposed to just get a mission now? It's been a minute since I've played Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I suppose let's go to the pub. Yeah, wow, we're just right into it doing missions. Herb picking. Looking for people to gather the fever-reducing herb muskmoloi on the Giza Plains. No experience necessary. Ivalus Pharmacist Club. Guild. Okay. So sometimes you get some mission items. We don't have any yet. Yep, everything's cool. As you say, 600 gil if we win, and that's all we have to do is win the fight. We can't cancel. Alright. We took a job. Let's go punch some things and collect some flowers. Kupo, you find any good missions, Kupo? Yeah, there was one that seemed easy enough. Where can you start, Kupo? When can you start? Right away. Let's get ready then. I want to make your first mission a success, Kupo. Okay. Oh. God, I've actually forgotten that. Let's see. How do I access what I need to do? Party? Dude, it's been a minute since I've played this game. Giza Plains, that's where we're going. There is a way you can pull up all of your active missions, and I don't remember how. But I do remember that a lot of times I accept a mission and then forget what I'm doing. So, thankfully I'm recording this, so I can always go back. Herb picking. Engage! We have to deal with these monsters first, then we can gather those herbs. I told you our clan does rough work, Kupo. Send units into battle. Okay, so our current law, chivalry is forbidden. And I don't think we have anyone who can do that. We only have 6 units in the party anyway. In the team, rather. So those will be the 6 we dispatch. Alright, good to go. Defeat all enemies. Hi, Judge. I like this idea that fighting is just legalized. And the cops can just teleport in once they know things are going down. Alright, these fairies are usually pretty hard to hit, but I have no choice here. 40% chance to hit, yeah. I don't like doing any action that's less than 70% in any tactical RPG, or any other kind of RPG where percentages play a role. Oh, nice, she hit on a 40% chance. Well done. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So, okay, do I have the protect spell? I do not, so you don't do anything. You just hang out. At least I can take this one from the side. 70% chance to hit. Now we're talking. Alright. Thank you for the judge point. I think that's per character, too. So our soldier has one. Yes, it is per character. I saw it on the Goblin's UI there. I cannot pronounce that. The Goblin is facing the bush. That is a terrible idea, sir. I will easily take your back and give you a good smack. Right, the brainstem. Oh, well, your buddy's protecting your back at least. Sorta, kinda. And boosh. About half his health out. And Mont Blanc should have his black magic. Haha, fire. Light him up. I'm gonna need to see if I can speed up the battles anyway, for the sake of the show. I probably can't. I remember this game really put the Game Boy Advance through its pacing. Cursor speed, message speed, let's make that quick. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Yeah, there's no way we can really speed up the battle, but that's okay. Excellent. So what I'm thinking about doing for this is being a little quiet during the fights. Also, you will not have to worry about seeing any of my super grindy fights. I don't plan on showing you everything because this game is very large. But we can focus on at least the storyline, quests, the MSQ, and hopefully y'all enjoy the story as much as I did back then. This game holds a lot of meaning for me. When I was on my very first job, I was stuffing advertisements in the newspapers. And there was a lot of downtime because there would be times where we were waiting for the papers to print or, machinery got messed up or just something. And they were okay with us doing basically whatever we wanted when there was nothing to do. It was pretty much a minimum wage job. And, what were they going to do? Fire us? Oh. Yeah, the judge calls timeouts sometimes in order to move bodies around. Thanks, Judge. Anyway, this game was my saving grace for that boredom, because, boy, it was really rough sometimes waiting for work to be done, and I would prefer playing a game, especially because it was my first job. I was young. Not that I would not do it now, I'm just saying. The fact that the bosses didn't care was really nice. We had people who would bring books. I tried to bring a book once, but all it did was made me want to sleep. So I tried very hard to do something a little bit more active. Final Fantasy Tactics was my saving grace. Now, and it was so good that one of my, or the boss, or I shouldn't even call him boss, but the supervisor immediately over us started borrowing my my DS to play this game too, just when he was bored, which I was okay with. And he even beat the game on my copy without ever borrowing my console, my handheld, because we had so much downtime and we were just pretty good friends. I wish I haven't talked to him in years. Anyway, I don't mean to wax poetic, just nothing else is going on here. One thing I like about games like this, if you are familiar with my YouTube channel at all, you know that I like just chatting. And while games like this would be better for streams for that purpose, this specific game is so grindy that if I stream it, it's going to take us... Like, there are going to be just long periods of just nothing happening. So with a pre-recorded episode, I can kind of cut around it. But I will definitely play all of these storyline battles, MSQs, on camera. I think that's all of them. And you should all be thankful I have decided not to do what I call the Cecil voice to any of the main characters, because the story is just a little too serious, and it's hard to do the Cecil voice with any kind of gravitas when something serious is happening. What were we looking for, Kupo? Some kind of medicinal herb? Muskma something? Muscaloy. That grows all over the place, Kupo. Huh? Really? Yeah, there's some right there and over there, too. I used to pick it all the time when I was little, Kupo. The info fee for this mission was cheap, wasn't it? Yeah, I guess it was pretty cheap. Yeah, figures. Still, it's probably good to start slow. Let's pick us up some herbs and get back to town, Kupo. It's still a profit, so don't worry. Pick. Herb picking went well. Now for the next one. Place location for Lucia Pass. Ooh, is a mountain. Stick the mountains right next to town. Man, I wish I remembered how I laid out my town the very first time I played this. Literally, the only thing I remember is I put Sofram down here. Because it made sense to put the jail town on a island by itself. Yeah, things are coming back to me. I remember I actually like the sequel as a better game, Final Fantasy Tactics A2. But Final Fantasy Tactics A1 had a better law system, and its story was better. So some things are clicking, but I haven't played this game in... Has it actually been like 18 years? I do remember that the MSQ missions are the ones that say no cancellations down there. So Fire is probably not MSQ. But they're still good for grinding. So I'm debating with myself how I want to play this, especially for you all who may want to. You know what? I bet I get more options eventually too here. Things are starting to click a little bit in my head. Let's go to Thesis Hunt. We'll try the next MSQ one. Oh, that's a rank 3. Fire is a rank 1, Dueling Sub is a rank 1, Snow and Lucia is a rank 1. Huh. Well, I'm feeling brave, especially for $4,000 and an Atmos Blade. I searched for my master, the late Dr. Dalilei's Thesis. It was taken from me by bandits as I crossed the Lucia Pass. Signed, Dr. Coleman, Geologist. So for $900, we're gonna give it a go. And... oh yeah, there has to be more, because I can't even buy stuff right now. Oh wait, no, there's the shop. That's funny. I'm gonna do a little shopping real quick. So the system for learning abilities is a bit different than other Final Fantasies. It'll be very familiar to anyone who's played Final Fantasy IX, where every item has a thing you can learn, in this case, First Aid. So if we equip our boy here with the short sword, he can use First Aid immediately, but he won't permanently learn it until he gets 100 AP. And I'm pretty sure there's a way where you can see if they've learned an ability, but I don't honestly remember. Okay, let's make sure everyone can use items, first of all. Shield barrier, I believe that allows... Okay, yeah, that's how to check. So if I... Oh gosh, I can't even go to Battletech. Oh boy. Alright. So, yeah, he can use a shield now because of his class. If we give the shield barrier ability to him later, he can learn... or he can have shields regardless of the class. I believe that's the way it works. No, I don't want you to have that. I want the... what's-her-face to have it. The archer. Yeah, you need Green Beret. Can I move any of these items around? I don't think I can. No, I have to manually go in and change the order of the items if I want to change the order of the items. Boy, that's obnoxious. Oh, man. I swear. I remember the interface was a problem. And Tactics A2 made it much, much better. Okay, everyone else has item. You don't have the support ability. Oh, no, it's reaction. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, okay. If I just hit R, I can see everything they've got going at the moment. So if I go to Pyro, he is actively learning First Aid and Shield Bearer. So I don't want to change his sword out until First Aid is capped. So even though I have a better weapon than what he's currently got. If I want him to learn first aid, he's got to keep the crappy weapon. Or I can say, screw it, if I don't care about first aid that much, give him the silver sword. So now, he no longer knows first aid at all. He has speed break and shield bearer. And then we can get first aid with the crappier weapon by grinding in easy, repeatable fights. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I know what we're doing now. And although it's my instinct to always try to save after every episode, I'm going to need to save before and after every fight, because things can get a bit rough. So things are going to get a little dangerous too, especially if something glitches with my recording software. I will be upset. But so it goes. It's the risk you take when you do YouTube. Hey, Mont Blanc. Kupo? Why would bandits be interested in a thesis, anyway? Kupopo? Maybe they're nerdy bandits. Some thieves are interested in more than money, Kupo. Yeah, you're probably right. Hey, there's someone there. This isn't what I asked for. I want Coleman's thesis, not Dalilay's. Hey man, we got you a thesis, just like you asked. Well, I can only give you half of your fee then. That's not an option, Gramps. Pay up. Looks like you were right, Pyro. The bandits just wanted money after all, Kupo. Don't worry about that. Let's get that thesis back. Hey you! That thesis is stolen property! What's that kid yelping about? Oh, that's no ordinary boy. Look, he's with a clan. Coleman must have posted a reward for that thesis. Ah, so this kid is here on business. No need for me to play nice then, is there? Whistle. Hi, folks! Don't you all look like a motley crew? Alright, so instruments are illegal, but that's fine because we don't have any animists, who are the only ones who use instruments. Pressing the wrong button again. Gonna take me a hot minute to get used to the controls. Okay, we centralize the white mage to protect them. We'll keep the archer in the front-ish line because she won't stay there for very long. We'll give her one more step toward being able to smack someone. The enemy has the high ground. So this will be a bit of a pain to try to... Oh, you're actually facing... You're gonna fight me, huh? Even though you hired these thieves? Well, I guess you are one of the one... You're the one who was paying for stolen goods. Anyway, they have the high ground, so that archer is a problem. So we need to focus fire when they come down like this. Good dodge, Mont Blanc. You are weak. I don't want to have you too hurt right off the bat. Punch. And now... I think she would wind up hitting the bonga if I attack, but I'm going to try anyway. I think because she's using a standard bow, she can arc her shot, so I think she can hit him. Yeah, perfect. If she had a crossbow, I would have just shot my monk in the back. Alright, you don't need to do anything. You need to get in his face and start beating on him. And I think Pyro can take his back. Oh! Or not. Since I missed. This is such happy, joyous music for all this fighting that's going on. Okay, well, at least I've got his side, and more to the point, he's surrounded, so he can't run away. He's gonna have to take his medicine. Oh my god! Thieves. In the original Final Fantasy Tactics, most of the time when you would attack from the side, you would have 100% to-hit rate. It made dodging somewhat important, but there were plenty of strategies where you didn't have to worry about accuracy too much, and that worked both ways. The enemy also would basically always hit you. Which was fine, it was just one of the rules of the game. and you had to adapt. Whereas here, ooh, I don't want to move Mont Blanc. Because I want to keep that dude where he is. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Alright, we'll just do this. 50% chance to hit, which is not great. Ah, good deal. Okay. So in Final Fantasy Tactics Advance and Advance 2, dodge rates became a lot more interesting because even hitting someone from the back would not necessarily guarantee a hit, provided there were other things that were at play. So dodging became a lot more interesting. And I do remember, once we're able to get some decent armor, one of my favorite strategies was to give the black mages an element that they could guard against, say fire, and then you can just cast fire on yourself if you're surrounded, which would heal you and also light all the enemies on fire. So I will be doing that strategy at some point. My poor white mage doesn't have anything to do either. Yeah, he doesn't have protect yet. Okay, well, just hang out. Right now we need to keep Major surrounded. So that's only a 39% chance to hit. Oh, but he got me anyway. I think the RNG is pure RNG. If it says it's 39%, it is 39%. I do not believe Final Fantasy Tactics uses catch-up RNG. Or like I call it, horseshit RNG. And I always respect the game a little less like XCOM when they use horseshit RNG. Now, if it is a choice, that's different. Like, Baldur's Gate 3 gives you the choice. There's karmic dice, where if you fail repeatedly, then it nudges the dice in your favor after a little while. That's fine. Also, especially because it's always only in favor of the player, I believe, and it can be turned off. So, that's great, and I always keep it off, because I'd prefer the randomness. If I have bad luck and I do 5 nat 1s in a row, so be it. Frustrating as it may be, that's the game. But the fact it's a choice... Yeah, I wondered about that. The fact that it's a choice makes it tolerable. Okay. Light him up, Mont Blanc. Oh, lots of misses early. Okay, do I need to heal anybody? I mean, the white mage needs to do something, so we'll just cure our boy. There you go. Now, you need to get the hell away from the front line. Let's try to destroy their white mage sooner than later. Yeah! Suck it! Now what are you gonna do? You can still run if you jump up on that cliff if you can't... Oh, crap. Oh! That's gonna suck. Oh! Should have checked his movement radius before I had him go there. Alright, we need to protect the white mage. So if I put myself here, it's going to make it harder for that soldier to go over there, I think. Haha, I have the block arrows ability, you douche! Automatic fail against arrows. And unfortunately we couldn't finish this guy off, so he's going to heal. Yep, so it goes. Better to pick on the white mage, though, because if he gets to heal his soldiers and crap, that's gonna just make this fight take longer. Oof. Oh, I'm starting to lose control of this fight a little bit. This is still very much in the player's favor, so I'm not concerned. But man... Okay, good dodge. Oh, he can counter me. Okay, hold on. Don't counter. Back up. You can whirlwind, but nothing else. You can potion. Rather than risking it... Oh, here, come up here and punch it with stupid white mage. Keep him disrupted. Finally, I was gonna say, when's my archer going to be able to fight? She should be able to take him out. Nope, even if that lands, unless it's a crit, he'll actually survive this. Annoying. But, once again, it gives him something to worry about. Let's see. %50 chance to hit. Not great. Oh, man. We just don't have a lot of tactical options yet. We'll get them, but... Okay, wait. What's the turn order right now? Oh, that's... Damn it. Yeah, this needs to be turn order. Which I think it was in the first place, and I got rid of it. Matthias. Okay, so where can he go? His movement rating is 3. Okay. So he needs to... He needs to be able to put himself in a position where he can heal himself and Mont Blanc. So if Mont Blanc goes here... Let's see, I'm also trying to take a good angle on these two so I can cast magic on them, but there's no happy medium, and I need the heals more than I need the offense. So let's put him here, line him up. Alright, well, we got one hit. Man. Okay. There we go. Just in time, since that soldier will probably attack him. Yep, always go after the white mage first. That's just smart strategy. Oh. And I'm worried about Pyro moving, because if he moves, then the thief and the soldier can attack my white mage. Oh, man. Okay. Well, let's potion him. Potions are cheap, and cheaper than using Phoenix Downs and trying to res someone from the dead, so... We'll just have to hold position. And this flippin' white mage... Oh no, now he's gonna heal himself. Oh my god, you're so annoying! Oh, I should have tried to stop that too. The AI will often calculate where to attack and where to maneuver properly. They're very smart. So, if you're not thinking ahead and you don't block off paths, it's going to get a bit rough. Yep, and now he can't move. Oh my god! Wow. I may have done this fight too early. Because we're a little too evenly matched. I think I can win it, but we're gonna have to do a few things. First of all, we're gonna have to knock some people out. We're going to have to be able to take someone out. We can't just keep exchanging blows like this. This fight's gonna take a minute. And I'm out of time for this episode, so I'm going to stop here, because if I don't stop here, this episode's gonna be like 50 minutes. So, we will resume this fight in the next one, and hopefully I manage to get my tactical shit together and take these guys out properly. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.